Faith. Faith. All of you have heard me tell the story of my daughter Tina and her desire for a pony. Oh, Tina prayed fervently. I don't like ponies. I despise them. Any of you know anything about ponies? They have one thing they like to do, that's bite you. They love to bite you. I mean, they will. And they pick me out. I don't know why. I hate them. Don't like them either. But Tina came in and said, Daddy, my girlfriend got a pony. And I thought this is a good way to get out of it. I said, well, pray. Maybe the Lord will give me. I knew the Lord wasn't going to give her something to eat me up. He just wasn't going to do that. She started praying. Oh, she prayed fervently, fervently. God was teaching me a lesson about faith from a little bitty girl. A little girl teaching me a lesson about faith, simple faith, childlike faith. The Bible calls it a measure of faith. Amen. Isn't that good? Amen. A measure of faith. I heard her pray one night and said, now Lord, I hadn't thought to tell you this before, but I want to be black and white spotted. Now that's getting down technical. I kind of smiled. I said, now Lord, you wouldn't do that to me, would you? Well, one day we were down in Florida, had a revival, and we was eating with a man named John Hutchison. John Hutchison. I had my back to the window in the dining area, and Tina was sitting across looking out the window. All of a sudden, she picked up some potatoes or something from a plate and started with her mouth and her hand just froze in midair. I thought she'd had a stroke. I really did. I said, Tina. And suddenly I saw her eyes was gazing at some object behind me. I turned slowly and looked out the window. And it was a rural area out in the country, and out in the pasture, a green pasture, stood the prettiest black and white potted pony I ever saw in my life. I said, no, Lord, this can't happen. This can't happen. Just must not happen at all. Here we are, 500 miles from home. And Mr. Hutchison said, Tina, do you like ponies? And she said in her best English, mm-hmm. She said, after lunch, I'll let you ride the pony. She said, you don't have no saddle. She said, we'll spread something on you can ride. Well, after lunch, and I never saw food disappear as fast in my life. After lunch, we got up at the table, and he went around the house and brought it back and eaten it. And that stupid pony saw me and said, I want to bring it to Tina whispered something in his ear. I found out later she said to it, you're mine, you just don't know it yet. Well, she rode on that pony and she rode all day in the yard all afternoon. And every time that pony saw me, he said, yeah. Mr. Hutchison said, I don't understand this. I really don't understand this. I just don't. Said, me and tried to buy that thing, and I got grandkids that wants it, but said the Holy Ghost told me at lunch to give it to Tina. I broke in and I said, oh, Mr. Hutchison, you forgot we live 500 miles here. He said, no, you forgot I got a truck. Tina rode up to him and he said, Tina, you like that pony? She said, yes, sir, I do. He said, it's yours. You ever hear that old song, Why Me, Lord? Anyway, he said, Ed, when are you going to be home? And I said, it'll be 2 weeks from now. He said, I'll meet you at home. He said, I'll have the pony. But he said, Tina, no saddle. I've got one. That night when Tina got on her knees, she thanked the Lord for the pony. She said, oh, Lord, I thank you. He said, it's just what I asked you for. But said, God, I hate to bring this up, but you forgot the saddle. God was teaching me a lesson. We went to Alabama. The very next meeting, when you go to Alabama, you don't never go in the front door. You go in the back door that goes through the kitchen. And down there I said, come on in, come on in. And we went through the back door, across the porch, you know. And there laying on the back porch was one of those beautiful saddles I've ever looked at in my life. He said, I've told these boys to get this old saddle off this porch. Don't know what in the world I'm going to do. He turned around to Tina and he said, Tina, if you had a horse, I'd give you the saddle. She said, I got one. Guess what was in the trunk of my car when I left? Now faith. Now faith.